TCG Worlds here, back with another video here with
Sonic Gamer 2727.
Now today we're going to be doing part 2 of how to build a Pokemon TCG deck 2017. I got it right this time.
Over on my channel we did part 1, which consisted of staple cards and text that you see in pretty much every deck. And over here we are doing...
Over here on part 2 we are going to do cores and just kind of decks in general. So while on Sonic Gamer 2727's channel we kind of went over trainers for the most part in decks, here we're going to go over Pokemon and kind of energies in a way and how energies fit into decks. Now to start off we're going to go with a very easy and synergy to understand, and it's just very common, kind of. We got the Volcanion synergy. Now it's not a complicated synergy, it's a very easy synergy. I was about to say it's a 3-way synergy, but it's not. It's just a 2-way synergy. It's just with Baby Volcanion and Volcanion. What you do is Volcanion steam ups, and you get to discard fire energy from your hand, and you do 30 more damage per steam up. You can only steam up once per turn, though. Now what you can do after that is you can, I guess you can attach the Volcanion.
I guess you don't have to.
You don't have to, though. So what you can do is you can energy retrieval, and if you have more steam ups, you can steam up again. But if you don't have energy retrieval, you can use Fisherman, and then steam up if you have more Volcanions, again. And the best part is, when you're done your turn, you can use Power Heater to do often like 60 or 80 damage, because you just steamed up a bunch of times, and attach to both your Volcanions. Or we attach to two bench Pokemon. Why do I keep saying basic? It's the second time I've done that.
I know,
and then
take 2.
And the basic strat of this deck is essentially to have a giant Volcanion, or 2 giant Volcanions, or maybe even 3 if you feel like it.
I've gotten that plenty of times.
Extra spicy. And then you just steam up a bunch of times and then start using Volcanic Heat and killing everything. Now, that was a fairly easy synergy to understand. Let's get into a slightly more complicated one. Now this one is the box synergy. Now this generally revolves around a couple cards, some of them can be trainers, and it's just a bunch of Pokemon. Now most of them won't synergize with each other, but there's kind of one that synergizes with everything. In this case, it's going to be Manaphy. Now the way I'm going to demonstrate this synergy is kind of with a circle around Manaphy, and a couple other cards. So we got your Pokemon, which is like Regice, Articuno, Glaceon, and Lapras. Now, what they do is they're the attackers, right? And they're all based around Aqua Tube in a way. And they're also, I guess, based on healing, water energies, max elixirs, and energy switches.
Oh, that's all in frame, you're good.
Okay, so this is essentially what I would demonstrate a box.
Wait, no, you moved the 2 far water Pokemon out. You moved some... No, the other side, yeah. You moved those guys out of frame. Lapras and Articuno. No, yeah, that's better, yeah.
Okay. What was I just saying? Crap.
You were talking about synergy.
Okay, oh yeah, here. I got this. You ready?
Yeah. We never paused.
What?
Just keep going!
Okay, so basically this is demonstrated through a box, in a way. Because as you can see, the 4 Pokemon make a box around this. It's I just noticed this now, and it's still a very convenient way to demonstrate. It's a happy accident, as you say. Now the basics... Now,
sad.
Now what you say with Water Box is, free your trade with Manaphy, as long as you have a Water Energy, so of course you play Water Energy. You also play Water Energy because Max Elixir helps you get Water Energies in play, which gives your things free retreat. It's like a chain ripple effect, but once you have water energies on and things have free retreat, you can use Energy Switch to give even more things free retreat and to move your water energies around more, which makes Max Elixir also more powerful. Everything kind of complements each other in the energies in the skeletal way, but in the Pokemon way, you can kind of use what you want. You can use this basis in essentially almost every water deck. In fact, you could probably do this in every water deck, but highly suggest you don't really use it in, like, Kyogre. Kyogre couldn't really use energy switches.
I mean...
Kind of, but not really. It's not worth it since you can just attach to energies.
Yeah.
So, moving on to the next synergy, we got the energy synergy.
Da-da-da-da!
I don't know why.
You were like super excited.
I know. In fact, this is a deck I used for all summer. It's Darkrai Giratina, or Darkrai Dragons. Now the way this synergy works is you have Darkrai does more damage, the more darkness energies are in play. So where does Giratina fit in? These Pokemon don't physically have any synergy.
Oh my god.
They don't actually have any synergy, but they have synergy in their energies. That's why it's called an energy synergy. pause the video.
No, just keep going.
Okay.
This is brilliant. Just keep going. Perfect.
Now, the
No,
way it
you're
works
wrong.
is Double Dragon can count as darkness energies, and what it does is I can't do this.
Yes, you can. I'll
We'll
explain it
push
for you then.
Through now, Double Dragon counts as darkness energies. That's 40 extra damage. That's a lot. It's more than a muscle band. It's 2 muscle bands.
Or 4 fighting fury bells.
Yeah. Now. And now we're going into the helper synergy. Now, I was about to say the symbiotic relationships synergy, but guess what? Those are long words. So basically, this example is going to be between Mega Mewtwo and Garbodor. Mega Mewtwo is a Mega, which means it has a lot of counters. It does a lot of damage, but like I said, it has a lot of counters.
No.
So Garbodor does, it actually takes away a lot of its counters. For example, Mew from Fate's Glide, and even Mew EX counter it. Now Garbodor takes away their ability, making it so that they don't counter Mega Mewtwo anymore. It also shuts down stuff like Volcanions, Manaphys, Giratinas, all cards we've already gone over. And it even shuts off stuff like Shamans and Hoopas against a Rayquaza deck.
Which you went over in my channel, you went over.
Now, so that's kind of, it's a weird synergy because these Pokemon, they don't hurt each other, right? Like, Mewtwo doesn't have any abilities, or doesn't really rely on any abilities to work. And Garbodor just kind of needs an attacker. Mewtwo kind of attacks. Only kind of, though.
It's not a full-on attacker.
It's not, like, the second best, third best, top 5 deck in format.
Yeah.
So anyways, that has been Synergies and Cores of Decks, everyone. If you like the video, please like the video.
No, I'm disliking if I like it.
And go over to SonicGamer2727's channel to see the part 1 if you already haven't. Now, I'm going to see you guys in the next video.
Which may never happen.